All right, guys, we're back. Patrick, Cory, Baseball Mapper Boys. We got another installment of 5 questions. Questions have been good.
Yeah.
You can keep it rolling if you can nail it today.
Right. I maybe you've come up with an answer to the question, why doesn't anybody like the White Sox?
I hope that isn't on there because I'm still trying to figure out the mystery. I can't solve it, but we'll see. Well, maybe that's not on there.
Right.
We'll see.
We'll start with a 2-part question.
Oh my! In 30 seconds, If you haven't followed us before, I've got 30 seconds to answer these questions. I got to be concise. I got to be on it. I got to be ready. 2-part question, 30 seconds.
I guess it's a series of 2 questions. How about that?
Okay. I'm going to try to nail it.
All right. So when you go to a ball game, what is your favorite non-hat souvenir to buy at like the brick and mortar team store?
Ooh. Okay. All right. Hat is always the first choice.
Right.
You know,
it's easy. Too easy.
And it was funny because our buddy Jeremy brought this up, how I disappear in the middle of a game and I come back with a bag of gear sometimes. Right. That's a really good point. I don't think it's anything really that exciting. I think my days of disappearing and buying a jersey are kind of in the past, or like an auction jersey, and all of a sudden I've signed up for something and I'm $200 in. Those used to be the days in Bowie. I used to put money down for get more jerseys. But maybe a t-shirt, especially if they have something special. You know, like I know this year when we went to Lexington, I wanted to pick up a Brandon Phillips shirt. I know if we go somewhere and it's like the 20th anniversary and maybe they've got like a 20th anniversary patch. I want to get something with that. A shirt is probably primary, but I've gone and got other things to commemorate that, like a pin or something else too.
Yeah, I know you've come away with a lot of stuff for kids. So the little wooden bats and, you know, all that kind of stuff too.
Kids always get a ton of stuff. I don't know how much they appreciate. I'm going to just focus on getting hats and cool things that I like.
They'll always take away their time at ball games, with that.
Maybe they don't need that other stuff. Right.
Second part.
This is still question number 1?
No. This is question number 2.
This is question 2. We're already on question 2. All right, here we go.
Question 2, but it's related. All right. So I'm talking souvenirs that you can't buy at the team shop at the ball game. You know, we're talking like giveaways at the gate, foul balls, broken bats, ice cream helmets, soda cups, autographs. What's your favorite non-hat souvenir to walk away from a game with?
Okay. So I see what you did there. That's a really good point because a hat's cool, but the number one thing I want is a ball. I want a ball from a game. So there's something unique about a baseball game. Baseball is unique from every other sport. I think maybe hockey is close, but even then, after they put nets up all around that place, it is so hard to get a game-used puck. But think about the number of people who walk out, and now it's less because of the netting in a baseball park, but think of the number of people who walk out with a souvenir they didn't pay for. Right. To walk out of a game with a ball is something special. That is what makes baseball unique.
It's unique to baseball, exactly.
Yeah, and you don't want to lose that. You don't want to lose the idea that you could be in the upper deck hanging out and a ball's up and, oh, wait a second, I have a chance at it. There is nothing better than getting a foul ball. I would say maybe the only thing better is stealing it from your friend, perhaps when it's coming up close. And there's been a couple of, or knocking it away when Melky throws you a cookie.
He was going to give me one.
That is a total bitch move, and I'll never forgive you for that. But I think baseball, that would be my number 1 choice. What about you?
Connor got a broken bat from a King County Cougars game.
Yeah.
And,
that's cool too.
It's cracked, so it's not like it's, in pieces. So I will pick that up, probably at least once a month in his bedroom. And just like, it's really cool to have, man.
It's game-used memorabilia, man. What other sport, man?
It was from Jax, too. I don't remember his real name.
Yeah.
But he is a Marlin now, if I'm not mistaken. So
that's interesting. That's cool.
Yeah, totally. All right. Question number 3.
Already question number 3. Rolling a roll.
So you mentioned during a previous 5 questions that during the Savannah Bananas game, there was the extra rules where if you caught a foul ball, it was an out. At that time, you mentioned you brought a mitt to every game.
Yes.
So,
even when you guys make fun of me for it.
Besides a mitt, you typically bring a backpack to a game.
Okay, it's not necessarily a bag. It's a drawstring bag.
What's your loadout for a game? Right? What are you bringing to a ball game?
I want to be prepared. That's what I consider. I think a drawstring bag is nice and easy. I also don't think you get a lot of traffic from security if you have a smaller bag like that. Well, I'm kind of pale, man. I got to have some sunblock. I got to have some sunflower seeds. Most teams will allow you. We covered that. Most teams will allow you to bring those in. I do bring... I brought like a Ziploc bag in case I catch a ball. You know what's crazy is that 2 years ago, I caught 3 foul balls in 1 year. And I had never caught a foul ball before. I've been fortunate enough to get a foul ball. I'm in Altoona, Pennsylvania, and a ball just comes into the concourse while I'm trying to get a Yingling. I've had times where I've been lucky and a ball is around me. But to catch 3 balls with my mitt, you got to be prepared. You got to bring a bag to put that ball. I want to get it scuffed up, man. That's a special. Eloy Jimenez hits a foul ball off the screen. It goes over. I catch it. I got to put it in a bag. So you want to bring the Ziploc bag. You want to bring some snacks. Some ballparks will let you bring snacks. The Sox are really good about that. A lot of teams are. I want to be able to have, some popcorn, some pretzels, something like that. Something for the kids. Man, I brought full lunches for the kids in that bag before too.
Yeah, Subway or whatever. So Cubs fans are notorious for bringing like the drop ball, the little league ball. Like the opposing team hits a home run, you gotta throw something.
Throw it back. They're like, no, that's why I got that extra ball.
Right.
Bring that out.
Have you ever done that?
I think maybe I might have had that ball. I might have had an extra ball in there. Here's what I know. You know what, son of a bitch? You're thinking I was in St. Louis. I remember bringing a batting practice ball to St. Louis, and I got a batting practice ball hit by a Braves player, and then I gave an extra batting practice ball to a kid in the store. Don't make me a monster, dude. Don't make me a monster. I want everybody to have a good time at the ballpark, too. But yeah, I brought that too. I end up carrying a lot of my kids' stuff. That bag comes in handy for a lot of reasons.
Right. All right.
Fair enough. Beer.
Talk about what we're drinking.
All right, so the beer of the day, this one was on me, and it's in my neck of the woods in Round Lake. This is a brand new brewery. They've actually been around for a little while. They've guest spotted in a couple of other breweries, and now they have their own location in Round Lake. It's called Black Lung Brewing Company, and it's in Round Lake. They've got their own spot. They're just getting started. I mean, you're talking last week they opened the doors. So they're just getting started. Got a lot of pints and cans here, a lot of options. Some of them are really popular. The Max Headroom is an Imperial Stout. You're drinking that right now. That's got some chocolate.
Chocolate. That's my jam.
That's your jam, right? He's in the chocolate mood right now. That's where he's at. And I've been drinking... I really had my eyes closed to IPAs and double IPAs and triple hazy alternate IPA. I don't even know what all those things are. But somebody told me I need to kind of open up my realm of possibilities, and I did. And right now I'm currently drinking Stars Fill My Dream. That's a malt shake. That's in the malt shake series. That's a double IPA. Whatever that means, I'm actually enjoying this. There's some black currants in it. Some raspberries, some good stuff in there. We've got the lager. We've got all kinds of stuff. Black Lung Brewing, brand new. Opening up in these conditions, gotta support. Shop local, drink local. That's what we're doing. You should do it too.
Well, thanks for the beer.
Yeah, glad to help, man. Whatever it takes. All right, question number 4.
Keep
it rolling.
I'd say we recently discovered baseball card art and just baseball art in general. Right?
Yeah. I feel, how do we miss it?
I don't know.
What the hell?
So
it's awesome.
My favorite was not actually from an artist. Mm-hmm. It was from like a data analytics company that did a spray chart and did it artistically.
Right.
They had it printed out and not for sale. So I couldn't even get
that.
My favorite.
He's a statistician nerd about it. He likes to see the spray. It is cool. It is cool.
All right. So from card art to like the S. Preston minimalist.
That's a good one.
Right?
Yeah.
That's a tough.
That is tough to say. Black Lung Brewing.
Baseball field outlines. I got one of those.
Right.
The player art that I got with like Baez.
Lauren Taylor.
Yeah, exactly.
Lauren Taylor illustration.
We got comic book art recently.
Daniel Jacob Horeen.
All right. What's next for you? Like
What's next?
Right.
Okay, so let me tell you something that I have found on Instagram. There is a guy. I think it's at Curveball Keepsakes.
Okay.
I think I nailed that. I hope I got that right because I'm going to include that in the description. This guy gets balls that have been, they've been, what's it called?
Game used? Oh, yeah. They got the little,
there's a description from like
QR code on them.
Yeah, who hit it? Who was the pitcher?
Yeah.
What was the date? It's been not validated. I can't think of the word in my word bank.
Authenticated?
Authenticated. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you're here. So they've been authenticated, and he takes them, and he takes baseball cards, and he might cut out the ball that's in Max Scherzer's hand and cut out almost kind of like with a punch, like a hole puncher, and take a piece of the ball. And he's using all these pieces of a ball, a game-used ball. And now this one ball that one fan might have been able to have, pieces of that ball are now made into art for other people, whether it's into a baseball card, into earrings. He's made other things with it. Curveball Keepsakes. I got my eyes on him. I'm waiting to see like a Luis Robert or something. I'm just giving a hint. I'm going to drop that in the description as well. Curveball Keepsakes. Check it out. It is super cool.
All right. It does sound cool. I don't know much about it. So that's opening up my eyes.
Perfect.
All right, last question. You've seen videos, right, of people stealing balls from kids at ballgames.
Right, I've seen a lot of that.
I don't know if you've done that yourself.
I feel like this is a thing. I haven't done it from kids. I have done it from friends. Sorry, Cory. Go ahead.
All right. So they get booed. They get slammed on social media.
Absolutely.
They're on Sports Center and all that.
Right. You can't take from a kid, I guess.
So when you go to a ball game, you'll in batting practice, you'll see people with like ball retrieval devices.
Right.
You know, they're doing all this stuff to get balls. So not just stealing them from kids, right? Give me some Patrick Noote principles and rules of ball hawking.
Ball hawking.
At a game.
Okay. So I will say that every game, when you go to a game and you actually get a ball, it kind of opens your eyes. And for me, like the first time I got a ball at a game, I didn't really appreciate it so much. I didn't really think much of it. But as time went on, I got a ball. You start to think like, I got a piece of the game here. I got a piece, and it is a special thing. Yeah. I will say that the moment you get something like that, I would say the pressure is off. I don't feel like I need to have a bunch. I just love the idea of a game I get to go to. If I get to go to a game at a certain location, get to go to a ballpark for the first time, and I get a foul ball, like that's a memory I get to associate forever with that experience. So I don't need to chase around for it. I'm not going to probably chase other players and ask for balls and things like that. I would rather just kind of get one organically, I think, at this point. My kids can do that, and it's really easy when you have a 6-year-old, right? Or, exactly. If you have an 11-year-old who's just a target for a baseball, they don't have to do much. Yeah. But for me, there's a reason I bring the glove to the game. If I can catch it, I want to. I'm not trying to take from anybody. And I know some other ball hawks who actually don't either. A guy like Zach Hampel, who has as many balls as he has, gives a lot of balls away. He'll retrieve balls so he can give them away. And I think that's really cool because that's really a foam finger. All these other things are really cool. But if you can get a piece of the game, that's always special. And for whatever reason in baseball, getting a ball at the game is a special thing.
Yeah, totally. It's so unique. There's, you don't get balls at an NFL game typically.
No, that's not going to happen.
And not anymore at hockey games, So it is unique to baseball. It's really
you got a ball this year, and it's the first time I saw you in play for a ball. I felt like you had a claw at a guy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
There was a fight going on for that.
I snatched it from his feet at a Lexington Legends game.
Right. We just so happened to be there. In the right place at the right time, foul ball comes up.
Right. Well, the issue with that game, ball is it hit me in the hand, so I got the bruise.
Right.
Right. And so I felt I was owed the ball. There was just us and one other dude around. Right. So I'm like, dude, I took it on the hand. Like, don't try to snatch that.
He's not going to give it to you, though. He didn't follow the rules for that.
No. So I got down for that, man. I got down for that. I have a history of that. I remember specifically at a concert one time, Dave Mustaine flicked out a pick at a Megadeth concert. And
you'll get dirty for that.
I went down, man. I went down, got that pick. You know, so
grass stains be damned.
Right, exactly.
Perfect.
You know.
So. Right. So some rules, you're going to have to make up rules as you go in some cases.
And that is the most pristine ball I have in my collection.
That is pretty awesome.
There's, besides the grass stain after it hit my hand, there's no other mark on it. It's really awesome.
That is a brand new ball that you got, and I was glad to see you get it because now you know what that. It's almost like you get a taste for it. What else can you get at a game that is ever going to compare to that moment? That's pretty awesome, man. I was happy for you. I didn't even want that one.
It hurt too.
I should have thought about slapping that. When you slapped that ball out, I should have gave it to that other. I should have slapped it out of your hand and gave it to the other guy.
All right. I don't bring a mitt, so I was trying barehand. Like a man.
Caught 3 balls.
Take it like a man.
If I wouldn't have brought a mitt, I would have got hit in the grill from Eloy Jimenez. So you bring a mitt to the gate. Don't listen to this. I don't know what this is about. I guess you could comment. What are your opinion? Do you think you should bring a mitt to the game? I think there are sometimes safety concerns, especially depending on where you're sitting. But I think that's worth commenting about. Would you bring a mitt to a game? Especially, you go to a baseball game, you might be in play. You got to be prepared.
No, I think just like ketchup on a hot dog, it's okay for a 9-year-old. It's not okay for a 39-year-old.
I'm going to guess that.
And with that,
I guess that's fair. Fair enough. All right. I'll take that for now. All right. Let's see what you got next week. All right. That was another episode of 5 Questions. Make sure that you follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Make sure you're following us at Baseball Mapper, and we'll have more for you next time.
all right,
Take care.